I gave you guys a Google form to give me confessions and questions, and you guys delivered. And I got a bunch of responses, and today I'm just going to be talking about some of the confessions, some of the questions, and my personal view on them, on how to maybe help you out in this situation. We're just playing some Age of Empires in the background here. We're going with the Chinese, because the Chinese is like so cool as in part of Age of Empires. I've played this game in so long, so I'm probably pretty bad, so don't criticize me down in the comments. Yeah, let's talk about something. So the first question I got was, help, I have a crush on a cute guy that works at Woolies. What should I do? Now, let's be honest here, this situation is amazing because you don't know the person. You don't know the person, you just like the person and you think they're cute. If you, let's say, compare it to a friend that you've been friends with for years, the feelings can be a bit more complicated. And you have to try and address that and say what's happened, what changed. But this, you just like someone that you don't really know and they just work out the place. I think what you should do is just ask them out. Like, just plain and simple. If they reject you, then so what? Like, move on with your day. Like, it happens. And if you're like, even if you're scared of like seeing them again, you can just not go to that Woolies. I know that sounds pretty. You can just not see them again. Like, it's pretty simple. I think it's just pretty easy to do. I'm guessing that this is that you've seen the person at Woolies and you've been at Woolies and you have a crush on that cute guy. But let's say it's in a different situation and you're friends with this person. Let's presume that might be the situation in this case. And he's just a cute guy and he works at Woolies and you know him personally. I think what you want to do is in this situation is don't wait to address your feelings. Address them now. Address them while the iron's hot. I know personally, I've been big mistake I've done in the past is just waited for like a year or two or three to ask someone out, and then those feelings have then dissolved for the other person who liked me. And I think you should just strike it while the iron's hot. While you still have the chance, just ask them out. They say no, oh well, it's all good. But I think you're in an amazing situation here, and I hope everything works out for you guys. Okay, let's get on to the second one. Recent realization. I haven't talked to my father in years due to him being a child predator. This year I'm graduating from school of sorts, and he wants to come see me. I swore to my mother I would go to the graduation before I found out. Now, after almost 8 years, when I'm truly thought I healed, I realize I've not healed for. This guy did some pretty messed up things, and I don't think I'm capable of forgiveness, nor care for him. My father says he's entitled to the benefit of the doubt, to which I told my mother he's entitled to nothing but dirt below his feet. And for some reason, even after they divorce, my mother still protects him, knowing she hides the secret of a monster. Well, guess we're going to another roller coaster of full recent realizations. Man, this is a very difficult situation. I think I'm gonna break it down bit by bit. After you said after 8 years, you didn't really truly realize you were healed at all. Um, I think that's first thing you did is it's very vital that you have acknowledged that. That is the first step of healing. When anyone goes to an alcohol anonymous like group, they have to acknowledge first that they have a problem. The fact that you've acknowledged that and you said, "Hey, I'm not fully healed from this," is amazing. It's a vital first step that you've done. Um, and you go on to say you don't know if you are capable of forgiveness nor care about him. And it's hard. I understand where you're coming from. It's hard to care about someone or forgive someone who hasn't been in your life for 8 years almost. It's hard to care or forgive him, and especially after things he has done. Your family says he's entitled to the benefit of the doubt, which then you told your mother he's entitled to nothing but the dirt beneath my feet. I think I really like that quote that you just said. He's entitled to nothing but the dirt beneath my feet. It's very hard to care about someone who hasn't been in your life at all. And I understand that. I personally know about that. Um, it's very hard to care or forgive him even. Now, I think what you have to do in this situation is say to your mother or say to your family that if you don't want to see him, you shouldn't have to see him. You know what I mean? If because it's your life, your family can't control your life. Your family can't control your emotions towards him. Only you can do that. Only you can truly forgive him or not care about him whatsoever. Only you can do that. And I think your family has to try and respect that about you. Because if your family doesn't, then I think you have to try and get out. Because I think I think your family is trying to control how you feel and change your view on him for you. I think that's a self-discovery journey that you have to do. I think you have to give good thought about it. I think you got to write down your feelings in some way or talk to someone professionally about this. And I think it's more of a self-discovery than your family telling you how to feel. It's a very hard situation, and it's going to take a lot of time to navigate through this. And you said you're going to go through another roller coaster of recent realizations, and yeah, you probably will. But just remember, all these realizations and all these troubles and all these hardships, they're going to shape you into a better person. All this shit that's happening in your life right now is going to make you so much better of a person because you're going to know how to treat people better because you weren't treated well. That's my advice going into it. I hope you find some help and talk to someone professionally about it. Right, that's the first one of these I've done. So it might be a bit rough around the edges, but yeah, we should be going well. Yes, if you have any questions you want me to answer for you, just put them in the Google Forms down below and I'll answer them. Anyway, I'll see you later. Peace.